Question 108. A person who has been granted a license to issue an electronic signature certificate is known as. Correct option is option D, certifying authority. Next question 109. As per the Information Technology Act 2000, any person who fails to furnish any document, return, or report can be penalized up to rupees. Correct option is option A, 1,50,000. 110. Under the Information Technology Act 2000, provision for punishment for publishing or transmitting of material depicting children in sexually explicit acts in electronic form is provided in. Correct option is option C, section 67B. Next question, triple one. Which section of the Explosives Act 1884 gives power for the central government to prohibit the manufacture of especially dangerous explosive? Correct option is option B, section 6. Next question 112. Under the Explosive Act 1884, who has the power to make rules as to licensing of the possession and sale of explosives? Correct option is option C, central government. 113. What is the punishment for manufacture, import, or export of any explosive in contravention of rules made under Section 5 of the Explosives Act 1884? Correct option is option D, 3 years imprisonment or 5,000 rupees fine or both. Next question 114. As per the Wildlife Protection Act 1972, who is the chairperson of the steering committee? Correct option is option A, Chief Minister. Next question 115. The Right to Information Act 2005 is enacted to achieve which object? Correct option is option C, both A and B. Next question 116. Under Section 7 of the Right to Information Act 2005, if information sought concerns the life or liberty of a person, the same shall be provided within how much time of the receipt of the request? Correct option is option C, 48 hours. Next question 117. This section of the Indecent Representation of Women Prohibition Act 1986 provides that the provisions of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973 shall be applicable to any search and seizure. Correct option is option B, section 5 clause 2. Next question 118. Under section 8 of the Indecent Representation of Women Prohibition Act 1986, the offense is. Correct option is option A, cognizable and bailable. Next question 119. The meaning of authorized officer under the Indecent Representation of Women Prohibition Act 1986 is. Correct option is option D, any gazetted officer authorized by the state government. Next question 120. In which section of the Dowry Prohibition Act 1961 is the penalty for taking or giving of dowry provided? Correct option is option B, section 3. Next question 2121. The Madhya Pradesh Excise Act 1915 prohibits the employment of male persons under the age of dash years. Correct option is option A, 21. Next question 122. The Madhya Pradesh Rajya Suraksha Adhiniyam 1990 gives the power to the dash to implement district magistrate. 123 order passed under section 3,1 of Rajya Suraksha Adhiniyam 1990 shall not exceed dash from the date of order. Correct option is option C, 1 year. Next question 124. As per the Madhya Pradesh Excise Act 1915, tari means fermented or unfermented juice drawn from any kind of dash tree. Correct option is option B, palm. Next question 125. Which section of the Food Safety and Standards Act 2006 mentions the functions of a chief executive officer? Correct option is option D, section 10. Next question 126. Food Safety and Standards Authority of India is composed of. Correct option is option C, one chairperson and 22 members, out of which one third shall be women. Next question 127. Food safety audit means. Correct option is option B, examination of food safety measures adopted by manufacturing units. Next question 128. Designated code for the purpose of the banning of unregulated deposit schemes Act 2019 is constituted by. Correct option is option C, appropriate government with the concurrence of the justice of the concerned High Court. Next question 129. The Supreme Court has the power to transfer a case under the Banning of Unregulated Deposit Schemes Act 2019 from one designated court to another designated court on an application filed by. Correct option is option C, both of the above competent authority and any interested party. Next question 130. A deposit taker under the Banning of Unregulated Deposit Schemes Act 2019 does not mean. Correct option is option C, a banking company. Next question 131. A victim under the Scheduled Caste and Scheduled Tribes Prevention of Atrocities Act 1989 is not entitled for. Correct option is option C, a right to be heard separately. Next question 132. The Scheduled Castes and Scheduled Tribes Prevention of Atrocities Act 1989 is related to which of the following articles of the Constitution? Correct option is option B, Article 17. 133. Under which section of the Scheduled Castes and Scheduled Tribes Prevention of Atrocities Act 1989 is the anticipatory bill prohibited? Correct option is option B, section 18. Next question, 134. With whose concurrence shall be judges of the special court established under the NDPS Act 1985 be appointed by the government? Correct option is option B, Chief Justice of High Court. Next question, 135. Under which conditions shall prenatal diagnostic techniques be conducted? Under the Preconception and Prenatal Diagnostic Techniques Prohibition of Sex Selection Act 1994. Correct option is option B. If the pregnant woman has undergone two or more spontaneous abortion or fetal loss. Next question, 136. Out of the below mentioned, for what purpose shall the national fund be applied by the central government to meet the expenditure incurred in connection with the measures taken for under Section 7A of the NDPS Act 1985? Correct option is option D, all of the above. Next question, 137. With whom shall the power of general superintendence, direction, and management of the affairs of the state information commission vest? Correct option is option D, State Chief Information Commissioner. Next question, 138. How much punishment is prescribed for a person under Section 27 of the Narcotics, Drugs, and Psychotropic Substances NDPS Act 1985 if he consumed cocaine, morphine, diacetyl morphine, or any other narcotic drug or any psychotropic substance as may be specified by the central government by notification in official gazette? Correct option is option A, rigorous imprisonment for a term which may extend to 1 year. Next question, 139. Which of the following information can be disclosed under Section 8 of the Right to Information Act 2005? Correct option is option C. Decisions of the Council of Ministers after the decision has been taken and the matter is complete or over. Next question. Under Section 94, objectional articles to which this section applies is correct option is option B, 1, 2, and 3. Next question, 141. Under Section 167 of the CRPC 1973, the longest period for which an accused can be remanded in police custody is. Correct option is option A, 15 days. Question number 142. In relation to the commission of which of the following offense, the general public does not have a duty under Section 39 of CRPC to give information to the nearest magistrate or police officer. Correct option is this question is deleted. Next question 143. Which of the following is true about court of session? Correct option is option B, 2 and 3. Next question 144. According to Section 13 of the Probation of Offenders Act 1958, which one is not a probation officer? Correct option is option D. Any company or association or body of persons, whether incorporated or not. Next question 145. This section of the Wildlife Protection Act 1972 deals with the constitution of National Tiger Conservation Authority. Correct option is option A. Section 38L. Section 140, question 146. Section 38A of the Wildlife Protection Act 1972 deals with. Correct option is option D. Constitution of Central Zoo Authority. Next question 147. Section 5A of the Wildlife Protection Act 1972 deals with. Correct option is option B. Constitution of the National Board for Wildlife. Next question 148. In which case has the Supreme Court of India issued the guidelines on the basis of the recommendation of Justice K.T. Thomas and Mr. F.S. Nariman Committee? Correct option is option B. Destruction of public and private properties versus State of Andhra Pradesh. Next question 149. The Essential Commodities Act came into force in which year? Correct option is option D. 1955. Next question 150. The Prevention of Damage to Public Property Act 1984 received assent of the President of India on. Correct option is B. 16th March 1984.